Welcome to Daily Question Analysis brought to you by Shankar IAS Academy. Today we will be discussing the questions based on a current affairs of 11th of September. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel for regular updates. Now we will get on to the questions. First question is, consider the following statements regarding the election of Vice President of India. The election is conducted by proportional representation to single transferable vote, but members of state legislative assemblies do not take part in it. Yes, this is correct. Both elected and nominated members of parliament are part of the electoral college. Yes, this is also correct. A person contesting in election of vice president must be qualified for election as a member of Lok Sabha. This is incorrect. He should be qualified as to be a member of Rajya Sabha. So the answer will be option A, 1 and 2 only. So they are asked to select the correct answers. So the answer will be option A, 1 and 2 only. We'll move on to the next question. With reference to Swadeshi Movement, consider the following statements. The National Council of Education was established in 1906 to provide education under Indian control. Yes, this is correct. Rabindranath Tagore composed a patriotic song, Amar Sonar Bangla, during the movement to inspire unity. Yes. The Swadeshi movement witnessed active participation of women leaders such as Sarala Devi Chaudhurani and Basanti Devi. Yes, this is also correct. They are asked to select the correct statements, and the option will be option D, 1, 2, and 3. Now we move on to the next question. Question is regarding, with reference to Machilipatnam, consider the following statements. It was an important port on a Coromandel coast that attracted Portuguese, Dutch, British, and French traders. Yes. The town was famous for its production and export of chins and kalamkari textiles, which later became popular in European markets. Yes, this is also correct. Diamonds from Golconda mines were also traded to Machilipatnam. Yes, this is also correct. Its decline began when British shifted the primary port operations from Machilipatnam to Pulicat. This is wrong. It declined when the British shifted from Machilipatnam to Madras. So fourth statement is wrong. So they asked to select the correct statements. So the answer will be option B, 1, 2, and 3 only. So we will go to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding the National Company Law Tribunal. NCLT has the power to approve mergers, demergers, and corporate restructuring of companies in India. Yes, this is correct. The orders of NCLT can be appealed before National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. Yes, this is also correct. They have asked to select the correct statements. So our answer will be option C, both 1 and 2. Now we will see the mains question. The question is, the Employee State Insurance Act of 1948 was a landmark in providing social security to India's industrial workforce. However, its scope and effectiveness remain limited in today's changing labor market. Critically evaluate the provisions and implementation challenges of the ESI Act of 1948. Suggest reforms to make it more relevant for the informal and gig economy workforce. So the today's changing labor market is this: informal and huge number of informal and gig economic workforce. They have asked three things in it. First is two things: critically evaluate. So under it there will be two aspects. One is positive, second is negative. Third is the reforms. So we can start the answer by giving a short intro about this ESA Act. Next, you can directly attempt the demand of the question. So first you can list out the positives. So you can mention about the wide coverage of ESI hospitals. Then you can say that is a mandatory clauses there that the organization has to register. Third, you can mention about comprehensive coverage, which includes medical, maternity, disablement, etc. Under the issues, you can say the coverage is narrow because it excludes the informal and gig economy workforce. Second thing, you can mention about the quality of service in ESI hospitals are not up to the mark, at least in some areas. And then you can mention about the reforms which are needed. In reforms, you can mention that it can be, you should include all types of workforce, that is expanded coverage. So you can mention that it can be implemented in a phased manner so that all workers are included in it. Second aspect is to expand the ESI hospital. So in that you can mention about PPP model, public-private partnership model. so that even the private healthcare can tie up with ESI hospitals to give to implement this scheme, and then you can conclude in a optimistic, in a positive way. So that's all for today's question analysis. If you like the video, please give your valuable feedback and do subscribe to our channel for regular updates. Thank you and have a nice day.